Now, I heard your radio show where you had Nikki Sixx and Lemmy as your guests. It was your first show. It was a really cool show. Now, what made you want to do a radio show, and was it strange being on the opposite side of the microphone?
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily went out and strived to have a radio show. They asked. I'd been on that station a bunch. It's our the home rock station.
Yeah.
And I drank enough coffee and stuff on the shows that I'd gone on that they thought, I guess, that I was a wacky enough guy to come on and do a whole hour commercial free, and it was fun. It was weird being like the guy. I didn't know what
interviewing.
I didn't know what to ask Lemmy. I mean, the guy's a god, you know. And I probably sound like an idiot talking to Lemmy, but it was fun. It was entertaining.
Yeah, cool. So, what is actually the current position on Velvet Revolver? Because obviously Slash is doing his Slash and Friends solo album, and Matt's been drumming with Motorhead. Been really lucky there.
I think everybody's jealous of that one.
Yeah, you've all been really busy. I mean, if you had any chance to even consider another vocalist yet?
We've definitely heard a bunch of guys. No, it's probably Slash's record will come out sometime, I would imagine, in the winter or beginning of spring.
Yeah.
So, and he wants to tour it, so that's going to be a while off, and it gives Loaded a chance to do another record and tour. So it's all good. We're all guys in Velvet. We're all friends. We all love each other. If and when it's going to happen, it'll happen. It's nothing we're going to try to force and push through right now, and that's really not so far off of my radar right now. Loaded's we've been working our asses off and really gelling as a band, and that's really important. This is the band I've been in the longest of any band in my whole life.
Really?
Yeah. It started 10 years ago. And, now we're finally realizing, or I guess our fans are finally starting to see us tour like they've always wanted us to.
Yeah, not just on and off occasionally. It's getting in full time now.
Right. So that's great.
Cool. Now, today's music industry is forever changing, and you were around in a time when you had the backing of the big record companies and large amount of CD sales. I mean, what's your take on today's music industry? Illegal downloading as well. I mean,
well, to ask a guy like me, you can't really ask me the question, "What's your take on it now?" Because I've been there through the whole evolution
of it.
And we are, as the artists, have been the ones who've seen it coming before. The major record companies have really buried their head in the sand since about 1990.
It's nearly 10 years now. Yeah.
No, about 20.
No, 20. Sorry,
they introduced CD.
Yeah.
Digital music, and at the same time, they knew it could be shared on from computer to computer, but nobody really thought every home would have a computer. I suppose in 1989. But by 1991, it started to become a real. Everybody is going to have a computer in their home in another 4 years. And still, they kept their heads buried in the sand. And Napster came out in about 90, I don't know, 5 or 6 or something. Yeah. And the first thing Napster did was go to the big record
companies and offer them to it.
Revenue sharing. Look, we can make a lot of money. You can pay your artists. This is the way of the future. Music will be free.
Yeah.
You can't stop it. They, still the record company said, no, we're gonna, but we as the artists, we saw it changing, and you're not gonna get tour support because record companies are small. They want 360 deals. They want a piece of your T-shirt.
Everything else, everything you do. Yeah.
Playing a gig, they want a piece of that. They want publishing. They want everything.
Yeah.
So is that realistic? If they gave you enough money, maybe.
Yeah.
If they gave you 100 million pounds, sure, have at it. There you go. But again, it's not a reality. If you're a new band, I've heard like $50,000 deals. Excuse me. Advances where there were 360 deals. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This band will never. They own half the company would own half their name.
Yeah.
So any branding, any of that kind of stuff. So it's almost impossible for an artist to make money. So we can actually go out and probably even put a record out ourselves, and go out and tour and make our own merch.
And do it up for your own back and get all the money.
What it used to be called do it yourself is now like, that's kind of the smart way to do it.
Yeah.
And maybe the only way to do it.
I mean, one thing I think a lot of people ponder now is, obviously bands like Guns N' Roses, Metallica, AC/DC, did manage to get to very high level success playing big arenas, and bands like Black Stone Cherry, who are getting there, but perhaps may not get to the size of these previous bands. Do you think they will ever be able to get as big as, the bands previous, the AC/DCs and Guns N' Roses and the rest?
I've been asked that before. I think it's impossible to tell.
Yeah.
It's just impossible. Band like Blackstone Cherries getting big here in the UK. They've gotten really. Other territories, not so much. It's more of a territorial thing now. Except if Muse, it took them a long time to. They're huge here.
Yeah.
I remember coming here one time and turning on the BBC and seeing Muse playing Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
And I was in Velvet Revolver at the time. Like, they were playing clubs in the U.S.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, clubs.
Yeah.
Like
clubs. Yeah.
800-seat clubs.
Oh.
But now they've gotten big in the States. So there's bands like Muse who can. Maybe they're kind of that band. There are a few, and I don't know. Nobody's gonna sell records like they used to.
No.
I don't know if that's the real indicator of success anymore.
Okay, cool. So, what are your plans? After this UK tour, then?
We're going to South America.
Oh wow, the fans are crazy down there.
Yes, I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's just how many? Have you been to South America with Loaded before?
No.
So, are you pretty excited about that tour?
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah, cool. So, can we expect to see you back in the UK anytime soon?
Hope so. It'd be great if we got back here by spring but definitely by summer.
Yeah. Have you been working on any new material at all?
We have a lot of stuff.
Cool. What's it sounding like?
Just vicious.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Well, Duff, thanks a lot for hanging out with me, man.
Good.
And have a great show tonight.
All right, cheers, man.
Cool.
Thanks. Thank you.